Alright. So now we are going to do Sakuya's route. This should be very fun. Chapter 7, Part 1. Let's decorate the holly tree. Now we've actually done, you know, from Chapter 4 to Chapter 5 to Chapter 6 to Chapter 7, so that's better. Let's see. I think I should focus on Sakuya next. I mean, again, I definitely don't suspect her at all, so. Yuna begins mediating in preparation for shooting me back through time like an arrow from her bow. And as always, I go flying back to December 2nd. You know, it should be very fun, you know, just spend some more time with Sakuya and then start a romance. And, you know, just have fun until we end up probably ending the time loops again. I spent the day unconscious and we didn't create a so-called save point until night. Morning. Not sure. I thought we were narrating. Morning. Not sure who I'm talking to here. It's weird knowing exactly what you're waking up to. Well, I'm already kind of used to it. I almost forgot about you. Almost. No problems here. The primary focus of my investigation this time around is Sakuya. That's because the actress thinks she's involved in any way, more so I can decisively eliminate her as a possible suspect. I mean, it's Sakuya, yeah? Relying too heavily on emotions can be dangerous. But she seems far removed from the criminal type. It doesn't seem like she's connected in any way. Her just face like, huh? You're suspecting me? Still, I need to put aside my bias for now and touch base with her. I feel like I'm carrying out an investigation as a police or a private eye. It's also possible that she might be able to give us another way out of this mess. I'm heading back to the dorm after class when suddenly... Yeah, it does feel colder than usual though. That's what my frozen skin is telling me. I prefer the cold, so I'd actually like to stay here. You know, teach some. I have to be careful not to act overly friendly. Alright, that is a thing too. When I acted too friendly in the past, she instinctively pulled back. Remembering what happened, I remind myself that patience and prudence is key. Based on my past experience, I know we can get along quite well. So, Saki, want to build an igloo? It's Tuesday. Oh, it is that day. I was just joking. I guess it's actually that day. It's gym day and the first snowfall, which means everyone is free to play outside in the snow. As for me, nice. I actually forgot that was the next day, to be honest. It's the same as the first time around. The two of us are huddled inside the igloo she made herself. It's so warm in here, I don't really want to leave. You're the pervy one here. This is the second time I've seen him jump to the same mistaken conclusion. Although it's a fairly casual conversation, it feels comforting to me. We continue to talk about how to make an igloo and wonder what everyone else is doing. Even though I know the conversation by heart, going through the motions is delightfully pleasant. Really? I think that would get annoying eventually. Our shared silence as well. Quiet fills the inside of the igloo, filling the lull in our conversation. Far from awkward, it's a peaceful silence, reminiscent of the slow passage of time. I've lived through this before, but that's not the only reason why I find myself overcome with a sense of nostalgia. It's the same question she always asks me. Having forgotten what I said the first time, I answer it truthfully. Yeah, pretty much. It's more or less to be expected, having spent several months here. Well, I've technically only experienced one season. I've grown accustomed to the social customs in school life. Not yet, no, but I feel like I'm getting bits and pieces when I go back to that other reality, you know? I haven't. I'm mostly still gone. The answer to that question remains the same as always. I've never been able to shake the feeling of being an outsider, and even after being here as long as I have, my most vital memories are still missing. With the apocalypse being my immediate concern, my amnesia was unfortunately bumped down on my list of priorities. I mean, hey, that's fair, you know, we got a lot of other stuff to worry about now. Not really. There are still things I need to do here. I still don't really remember anything about it. Also, this town has come to mean so much to me, and its very existence hangs in the balance. I don't know about forever. Just as long as necessary. Or at least until I regain my memories. Once that happens, it'll be time to spread my horizons. Upon hearing my answer, she says, "Oh, Sakuya?" Aww. She looks up at me. Her very big, very cute eyes, usually so empty of expression, are wet with unspilled tears. Oh god. This is the second time she's looked at me with such sadness. I remember the first time I mentioned potentially leaving this town someday, and her sadness over the thought of me leaving her. So I tell her it'll be okay. I'll come back. Just because I leave, it doesn't mean I can never return. I'm proof that it's possible to cross over the Aurora. What I'm saying is, it doesn't mean we have to be apart. Wait, hold on, did I miss something? Oh, my bad. Although I can't promise we'll be together forever. Sorry about that. The grip of my sleeve loosens tightly. A smile blossoms on a formerly anxious face. The smile on her face, the combination of joy and vulnerability, makes me want to hug her so badly. Her mannerisms tend to be overtly aggressive, but seeing this lonely side to her fills me with a deep desire to protect her from the world. She's really sweet. Rather, she's the type of girl who won't let me out of her sight. Oh yeah, you're right. I wanted to experience that for a second time. I hurriedly follow her as she exits the igloo. Later that day, after school. Oh, Sakuya. Nothing, just wanted to talk to you, cause reasons. I went to go visit Sakuya, who I heard was in one of the ateliers working. There are many students gathered here in the 4th atelier, and she's one of them. I thought I'd stop by and see what you're working on. Don't worry about me. You're working here today? Same. Is it ever not? Although it doesn't really surprise me knowing her. Is that what I think it is? Oh, you're making that. Nice. You did a really good job at that. I thought so. I remember she gives it to Kiri on Friday, which means she's still hard at work on it now. The real deal. Never mind. It's nothing. That was close. I have to pretend like I've never seen this Santa suit before. Did you ask me to make this for her? I can definitely see that. I remember her saying she had to remake it so many times. Plus, she has to hand stitch all the details herself, without the help of a sewing machine. I can tell she's good at what she does, and it's clear she takes pride in her work. She's really sweet. Sorry, Sakuya. Sorry. Is that something I see very often? There are others besides you? It seems like there are at least more than in Yune's field, where she is the only one.
ただデザインだけを専攻にしている子が多いので、実際に生地から作っているのはもっと少ないかもですね。
I see. Makes sense, I guess.
先輩の制作は写真にするんでしたか?
Well, I mean, define work with. I took like 12 photos. Well, for now, I'd like to settle on a proper major. I've got far more important things to worry about. Listen, our major is time traveling, okay? It's all good. We're the chosen one. At the very least, I know I can't paint, make clothes, or sculpt.
先輩は
Yes?
何でもないです。
Okay. What is it? You're such a mystery sometimes. That side of her is what draws me closer to her. I wonder if she has any connection to this impending chaos. I immensely doubt that. It's only the second day of this timeline, and already I feel like she's completely innocent. I felt that before the first day. And I mean, at this point, I don't suspect anybody but Sister Lily. It's just her now. But I would never suspect Sakuya either way. It's after school on the following day, and I once again hang out with Sakuya.
今日も来てくれたんですね、先輩。
Yes, I did. Yep, just felt like it. Am I in the way?
スケベです。
I see. Well, I didn't hear a no, so I'm gonna sit down right now and watch you do your thing. What do you mean?
私に惚れましたか?
Maybe I do? Of course not. Why are you glaring at me? I hurt her feelings. It's like I could have said yes either. Why not?
惚れてないなら帰ってください。
Dang! Let's see how it is. Okay, well. Seriously? Fine, I do have a crush on you. That's right. Don't act that shocked. I was joking.
冗談。
Oh,
何ですか?
poor Sakuya. That bad?
先輩はスケベです。
You've clearly made up your mind on this.
だって放課後わざわざ後輩の女子が身にまとう布を見に来てるわけですから。
No. Don't make it sound worse than it is. But I guess it's true.
はい、いいんですよ。昨夜はどんな先輩でも受け入れますから。
Sweet, thanks, Sakuya. Fine, then I'll watch him here. Her thoughts and actions are at times impossible for me to understand, but it's all out of love. I think. She's not nearly as expressive as Kiri. Once you get used to it, it becomes easy to pick up on hints of emotion.
先輩、どうかしましたか?
Well...
目先じゃなくて、私の顔ばかり見ていたので。
Listen. Sorry.
今日の先輩はやっぱり変ですね。
No, I always act like this, thank you very much. I did it again. Or so I thought, but I catch the way the corner of her mouth curls up in a slight smile. I hope we can be close friends. Not for any particular reason other than I like her. Later that night, it's been a week since I originally showed up here, and this is usually the time when Sakuya pays a visit to my room. I'm coming! One sec! Welcome! Come on in.
はい、お邪魔します。
I'll make you some tea.
お構いなく。じゃなくて先輩。
What's wrong? Why'd the music go away?
どうしてノックの時点で私だって分かったんです?
Man's intuition.
このようにされてますし、まるで私が来ることを知ってたみたいな。
We hung out after school, right? So I thought it might be you.
まあ、
That work?
いいんですけど、今日は先輩が来て1週間目だなと思いまして。
Oh my gosh, it actually worked. I'm surprised. Nice. Hey, you're right. By the way, what have you got there?
はい、バスタオルです。余ったのでお裾分けです。
Thank you, Saki. Huh? Not a pillowcase? Well, I mean, we learned that sometimes things can change a little bit because you know that dang butterfly effect, so you know. Usually brings me a pillowcase, which is why I made sure not to buy one this time. Ah, fuck, we didn't. Oh no! Hey Sakuya, can you make me a pillowcase too, please? I guess for whatever reason, it didn't occur to her that I needed a pillowcase this time. Thanks, I love it. Can you also make me a pillowcase, please? What's up?
いえ、なんでも。ただ、ちょっと考えてる表情でしたので、嫌だったのかなと。
Doesn't miss anything. I really think I'm hiding something? Not that she's wrong. Of course not. I'm just really happy you stopped by to see me.
先輩、もしかして私のこと落とそうとしてますね。
What if I am? Of course not. No way.
先輩が私に親しいです。妙に。
I'm just a really funny guy, okay? Sorry. Although one of my main objectives this time around is to get closer to her. It's cool that she can see right through me. I guess girls really are pretty observant.
何か裏があるのでしょうか。そういえば写真を参考にするとか言って。私に密着して私のあられもない姿を。
No, Sakuya, darn it. You're wrong. I just want to be your friend, Sakuya.
スケベではないのですか？
Nothing at all until the end of the route. Nothing pervy.
怪しいですけど。あのはしごは何ですか？
Well, that is Kiri's. That's not my fault. The ladder. Oh, Kiri jumps by sometimes. What?
おいっす。遊びに来たぞ。
Darn it, Kiri.
キリエ先輩？
And speak of the devil. Kiri's timing is almost bizarrely perfect, appearing right as I'm about to delve into an exclamation. This has never happened before, but I guess there's been a amount of fluctuation in the pattern of events. Turn you butterflies!
あれ？なんでサクヤがいいんだ？キリエ先輩こそどうしてこんな時間にこの部屋へ？もしかして。
Oh no.
もしかして。
Don't say it. I can feel the weight of the combined gazes on me. They both clearly want to say something. Don't you?
なんでこんな時間に私の可愛い後輩連れ込んでんだ？
She came here of her own volition. It's a coincidence. And besides, since we've ever referred to her as a sweet girl. We're currently in the midst of a Cold War triggered by the infamous diaper incident, so why am I the one she's glaring at? Oh yeah, this did just happen, huh? The diapers.
こんないつでも出入りできるようなはしごまでかけて。どういうつもりなんです？
Carrie set that up, not me. What am I planning? Carrie's the one who...
ひどい！私のことは遊びだったのかよ！
Carrie, I will burn all of your diapers.
やっぱり。
Why would you even say something like that?
意外すぎる伏兵です。またあなたから微笑ました。
Oh no. Carrie's the one who was always verging in here uninvited.
本当ですか？
Yes, really. She's still glaring at me, but I've done nothing wrong here, so I bounce back.
なあなあ、暇なんだけど、なんか面白いことないか？また外の話でもしようぜ。また外の？お二人はいつもそんな話をされているんですか？
A little bit. Well, we did. Once. Here's the type to not care about the tabooness of the outside world, unlike most other people here. Saka, on the other hand, views it as off-limits, more in line with the sensibilities of the other townsfolk. Which is probably why she seems shocked by Kiri's casual approach to the topic.
ほら、サクヤも聞いたことあんだろ？オーロラの激鱗の噂。はて、何のことでしょう？
The Aurora's Achilles heel?
竜の鱗には一枚だけ逆さまのやつが混じってるって言うだろ？だからよ、街を囲っているオーロラにも竜の激鱗みたいな一部分があって、
Wait, what?
そこが剥がれるって話だ。
What? Excuse the flip out of me? Why don't you tell me this in your route? What the heck? You could like, just peel it off? Man, maybe she was right about it being man-made. Goodness gracious.
ただの迷信ですね。
Oh, okay. Might be real. An urban legend, huh?
なんだよ、もう少し盛り上がれよ。今年になってからみんな噂してんだぞ。本当かもしれないぞ。
There's some credibility to it?
まあ、黒サンタと同レベルの噂話だな。オーロラなんてでかすぎて誰も探し出せねえよ。
Ah, like Bad Santa, huh? Sounds pretty far-fetched. You're telling me there's exactly one very specific weak spot somewhere in the Aurora? Give me a break. Yeah, and that apparently you can just pull it off like a piece of paper.
クラスの男子がその話して先生に怒られてましたよ。不謹慎だって。まあここじゃ先生方も聞いていないのでいいと思いますけど。昨夜も気になるんだろ？オーロラの外がどうなってるか。キリエ先輩、もうちょっとオブラートに包んだ表現を。だってよ、別にいいじゃん。シューって人間が入ってきたんだからさ。今さらじゃね？確かに気にはなりますけどね。シュウ先輩が外で女を作ってないかどうかとか。
Sakuya's over here acting like my wife.
Sakuyaは俺の嫁と。今の発言録音しといたぞ。
Sorry, there's a fly. Darn it, Gary, what the fuck? Stop recording things. What is wrong with you?
買います。
You're worse than she is. Oh no. Ah, jeez.
仕方ねえな。明日スムージーおごれよ。全部入りのやつだぞ。
Darn it, Gary.
おむつのこと笑ってすみません。昨夜はキリエ先輩を尊敬しています。
I can't believe this is a serious transaction. I mean, its movies are pretty good though, not gonna lie. Why was she recording a conversation anyway?
レコーダーは乙女の必需品だ。
I see. Essential. You need to enunciate.
演劇部の部室にいっぱいありましたね。同じ型のレコーダー。
They have so many because they use them while filming. There's no need to let it run constantly.
ほら、先輩聞こえますか？昨夜は俺の嫁って。
I said nothing. I heard. You should manipulate media to create fake news.
印象操作？
Crap. Looks like I've said another word that doesn't exist here. Fake news? You have a radio show.
先輩からたまに出る知らない言葉はやっぱり外の言葉ということなんでしょうか。
Yeah. Fake news when you spread misinformation as a truth. It's this kind of deliberate and malicious tampering. It's a technique news programs use sometimes. I think.
ニュース番組。ああ、ラジオ。
Yeah, like Aurora Night. No, not the radio. Like on the television. I mean, radios do it too. I find myself having to explain what television is. Although I previously told her all about pranking, I never taught her about television. Well, let's talk about television and news programs is. My head.
これはもしや何かを思い出す兆候だな。
Radio waves, channels, mass media, information, journalism. Words associated with what I said spring into my mind from seemingly nothing. But not really. It's just a bunch of semi-related stuff, none of which is very helpful.
どういうことだよ。
It has something to do with radio waves, and it's somehow related to mass media and news programs are made for it, but actually I think mass media is television.
さっぱりわからん。
I see. Neither do I. I have the vocabulary and I understand the general gist, but not enough to explain it. It's like I'm missing some basic assumption that makes all the pieces fit together. I've experienced this feeling many times before.
外はきっと私たちにも想像がつかない不思議な世界なんでしょうね。
Honestly, I'm not sure about that. The differences are fairly minimal.
はっきりしねえ男だ。
I have amnesia. Sorry. I'm just being honest.
もしかしたら外にはすげえ映画がたくさんあんのかな。
I'd say so, yeah. Does the girl jump through time? They probably are. I've always had this image of movies as being really extravagant.
私の映画が派手じゃないと？
No, yours are great too, Carrie. They were definitely flashy. But I mean budget-wise. Also, something about seeing them in a much bigger venue. Oh, shit, sorry, eyes. I gotta stick my eye 1 sec. Ah, fuck, sorry about that. Also, something about seeing them in a much bigger venue.
でしたら美術回廊にもない素晴らしい絵なんかもあるんでしょうか。
Probably. All the art currently exhibited in the gallery is said to be works preserved from the apocalypse that ended humanity 101 years ago. I may be unfamiliar with most of them, but I do remember some famous artists and pieces. For famous painters that even I know about, such as Van Gogh and Renoir, should the work be displayed outside in here? Huh. That's weird. Artists like Da Vinci and Monet, if I know about them, then they must be famous outside. Leonardo da Vinci being a great artist seems to be common knowledge everywhere. Probably because he was alive during the 15th century before the apocalypse occurred. If the legends are to be trusted, then the only reason his work was saved from destruction is due to the miracle of amazing grace. Then what about Picasso? The off feeling from before is back. I'd be the first to admit how much of an amateur I am when it comes to art appreciation. Still, even I know Picasso, the great, supposedly not that I remember much, artist. And yet, no one in this town seems to know who he is. Carrie not knowing is one thing, but you know a lot about art, right, Sakuya? Why don't you know him? Probably not. No, absolutely not. I don't think so. Maybe this is all simply a result of my own ignorance. It's just hard for me to come to grips with an art gallery of this depth and caliber not containing any work by Picasso. It's not a bad idea. I haven't yet taken the time to really look around. I doubt Picasso will help in any way regarding my amnesia. My restructuring my preconceived views on the outside world and inside world seems important. Oh. Alright, let's see. That sounds about right. Honestly, Kiri's feelings on this particular subject are relatable to me. I definitely can't say that I truly appreciate the greatness of Picasso or Michelangelo's works. One of Picasso's most well-known pieces. It's no use. Just trying to remember gives me a headache. I lay down in the bed, massaging my temples. My eyes meet Sakuya's and she immediately sits down next to me. Oh, are you giving me the head pats? You're stroking my hair. Okay, that works too. Thanks, Sakuya. Pain, go away, huh? It has a nostalgic ring to it. Although I feel as if magic charms like that differ from one culture to another. Mystery only deepens. I don't need you to sleep with me either. My headache quickly subsides and I politely send the two of them off to their own rooms. Oh, I know. Give it a few more weeks, okay? We'll get there eventually. I'm all better. Stop trying to crawl into my bed. That's... You were trying to crawl into the bed, Sakuya? The way she acts and the things she says so easily gives way to misinterpretation. But I've come to realize that's just how she is. Still, she really loves teasing me. The following day... Yeah, Sakuya? Hey there, Sakuya. No, I just got here. I just got here. I mean, we live in the same dorm, so I'm not sure why we didn't just walk here together.
何を言っているんですか、シュウ先輩は。何も分かってませんね。
I'm not sure what I did wrong. We had lunch at the same time in the Palm Dorm cafeteria. I figured we walked to the art gallery together, but for some reason she wanted us to meet in the courtyard. Is there a difference between meeting here or walking together from the dorm?
そういうのは雰囲気が大事なのです。行きますよ。
Okay. With that, we make our way to the basement. Into the art gallery. Might be my first visit this month.
さて、シュウ先輩。先輩の尋ね人であるピカソさんですが。
I don't know about missing person, but yes.
どういう作風でどんな年代の画家さんなんですか？それによって展示位置が違うので。
Alright, let's see. An excessive number of pieces are displayed throughout the vast gallery space. The order is based on time period rather than genre, and one can easily view the evolution of art by following the predesignated route. Picasso lived around the... I'm not sure.
シュウ先輩が前に見ていたようなルネサンスあたりの人ですか？
I remember seeing a lot of Renaissance era art the first time I came here, which is about halfway through the gallery. It should be around the 15th or 16th century based on the Gregorian calendar. I don't think so. He's not that old. I'm pretty sure he's more recent.
最近ですか。となると、やはりピカソさんはシュウ先輩の知り合い。
Again, probably not. No way! Not that recent. Also, I don't think I even know any artists. I mean, we know the artist at the school.
ではでは、逆に新しい年代の作品から追っていくというのはどうでしょう。
Alright, that works. That sounds like a good idea. Although the newest works is still...
1900年代初頭、アポカリプスが起きる直前のものですね。
Oh, I see.
もう出口も近いですね。この辺りです。
It's a thing everyone in this town knows. The Aurora saved this town from annihilation when the world ended back in 1917. The gallery houses all the world's art that was, likewise, saved from being destroyed, although it sounds a little far-fetched to me. All the work here is from the 1900s?
そうですね。と言っても17年間しかいないので作品数は少ないですよ。
This time periods aren't broken up exactly in a century-long chunks. I have no idea where the 20th century artwork starts. But for a collection this exhaustive, I feel it's safe to assume the newest pieces of art should be around here.
私も全ての作品が誰のものかを把握しているわけではないので、シュウ先輩が見てピンとくるものがあれば。
Okay. I searched for the right piece while struggling to keep my hazy image of Picasso intact. It seems like all of the work in this general area are paintings. Oil paintings to be precise. Huh? This painting.
ピカソがいましたか？
What is it? Oh, well. It's the first thing that catches my eye. A painting of a jungle so large that I could easily fit inside it. It's pretty big, but there's something else. Why is it calling to me? I can't put into words why exactly the piece inexorably draws my eye to it. Are we like a Tarzan or something? Jungle Book, hello? It's like it's mesmerizing.
夢ですね。
What? A dream?
はい。ルソーの夢という作品です。
Oh, okay. Roser's artist?
その絵に目をつけるのは珍しいですね。ここじゃあまり人気の高い作品ではないので。
There's something about it that calls to me.
ですが、私も個人的に好きなんです。なんだか引き込まれますよね。
If it's in this part of the gallery, then it's a 20th century piece, right?
はい。ですが、ピカソさんの絵ではないですね。
It's definitely not Picasso. Regardless, I still can't seem to take my eyes off of this painting. A dense jungle, a nude woman reclining on her side. 2 lines of ominous glints in their eyes, and if you look closer, a multitude of animals hiding here and there. What is this painting trying to say? What about it makes the scene dreamlike? Oh, that one's really creepy. I thought that one was, but this one is especially creepy. Despite I have no idea what it might mean, I still feel a connection to it. Is there an example of an attribute in this piece? Like a bow and an arrow signifying Cupid. The nude lady and the animals clearly symbolize something, and once you figure out what that is, the meaning behind the painting will become clear. Just then... Oh, hello, Sister Lily, where'd you come from? Uh-huh. We're not on a date. This painting really doesn't have any attributes?
主に宗教画などですからね。近代にはもう描かれなくなっていました。この絵、夢はルソー本人以外にはっきりとした解釈はもたらされていません。
So you're not supposed to understand it?
絵を好きになるのに、その意味を知る必要はありませんよ。
I see. She has a modest and ladylike smile. As a person who taught us how to interpret art, her remark surprises me.
私もこの絵は好きですが、意味は正直わかりません。写実的なわけでもないですし。ルソーはこの夢以外にも多くのジャングルをテーマとした絵を描いています。これはその最後にあたる作品です。
I see.
そして彼はこの絵を鑑賞者に理解してもらうために詩を歌いました。
A poem?
はい。なのでこの絵に意味がないというわけではありません。ただ解釈が難解なだけです。
Of course, the artist himself would know what it means. According to the sister, since the meaning is difficult to visually decipher, he wrote a poem to accompany it. That poem is... Peacefully sleeping, Yadwiga, in the midst of an exquisite dream, hears the notes of a snake charmer's flute. The light of the moon falls upon the flora and fauna, its jovial glow cajoling red snakes to lend the ears. I thought that was gonna go away really quickly. Not really, to be honest. Does it describe what's happening?
ですよね。ルソーはこの絵を描いた年に亡くなってしまいましたので、答え合わせもできなかったようですし。女性ですか？そうです。彼女はルソーの人生において重要な役割を占める女性だったようですね。一人の画家が晩年に描いた夢、それはもしかしたら人生を振り返ってみる映画のようなものだったのかもしれません。
She has a faraway look on her face, glancing at the painting out of the corner of her eye. The dream's world is one none of us can understand. For the first time, I wonder what was going through the artist's head while painting this.
ところで、お二人はどうしてこちらに？課題ではないですよね。はい。先輩がピカソさんについて知りたいというので。ピカソ、シュウさんが以前おっしゃっていた画家ですね。
His work is still a blur to me, though. I hope looking at the newer pieces might jog my memory.
ピカソさんはどういう画風なんですか？先輩はあまりそういうの詳しくないかもしれないですが。
The style? I might be able to remember something.
写真みたいに綺麗な絵が描けたりするんでしょうか？
No, that wasn't his style. He could produce work like that, but the image I have of Picasso's painting is more... After some thought, there's only one descriptor that comes to mind. Like something I could paint is maybe the best way to describe it. Not like I can paint at all, but if you saw his work, you'd think I might have made it myself. I'm not sure how else to put it. When Nochi sketched out the 3 paintings for me, the piece on the right that looked the least beautiful, I would say, is closest to Picasso's work. A picture of the woman whose face was a mess of childlike scribbles. I can't bring any of that up since it happened during a different timeline. Oh, it did. Ah, shit. It's like merging for me too, goodness gracious. That specific picture of mine, I struggle to find the right words to describe it. It's not conventionally pretty. You know, all in the beauty is in the eye of the beholder, it's all good. It's easy to feel that way, but his work was actually pretty impressive. I can't explain it very well, and I have a feeling my description wasn't entirely wrong either. I once again found myself looking at the dream. This painting feels very similar in style. Yes, that's right. Close enough. I still can't remember any specific work of art. The best I can do is find other pieces that are similar to the image I have in mind. Sorry, Sister Lily, I thought you were done. Here you go. They share some similarities. Although I vaguely remember Picasso's work being far more distinctive. My frustration grows as I struggle with not having the proper vocabulary to describe it. Was he an artist after Rizzo's time? Oh, I see. All I can do in this situation is nod. Still, it's been 101 years since the collapse of humanity. Isn't it normal to wonder what happened during that time? It doesn't seem like a topic I should mention. With that in mind, I have a strong hunch the clue I'm looking for is somewhere around here. Sister Lily. Sister Lily. You're still not helping, by the way. You like made another like look at the painting, like how she did when she was talking about Eve and Pandora. The next day I tell Sakuya what's bothering me. I can't say that for sure, but think about it like this. The apocalypse happened in 1917, but there were survivors outside of this town. It solidifies the existence of me and Picasso as people. That's right. I don't think it's that bizarre. That Picasso could have been my friend or an acquaintance still seems hard to swallow. It doesn't seem impossible to consider us living in similar time periods. It's the best hypothesis I can come up with based on the few and very vague memories I still have. Of course, to bring an idea like that up here in this town would be akin to saying that the Earth is the descent of the universe during the Middle Ages. And so I can only talk to her about this in secret. Should I not have told you? I mean, that's what I just told you, though. I see. You're probably right. I don't have any proof to back it up, either. Thanks. It's a huge relief to hear you say that. Oh. Huh. You know, actually, I think about that, Sakuya, I was really worried about what was going to happen to the Yune in that other reality. I don't think about what's going to happen to us. But, No. Oh, no, was it? It's a good question to ask.
本当に身勝手なことは。
She mumbles to herself, gazing sadly at the ground. She looks so heartbroken that I feel the urge to cheer her up. It makes me happy to hear you say that, actually. I don't really want to leave.
すみません。なんだか言わせてるみたいで。
I hate living like this, with my memories a complete blank, which is why I've been sinking.
考えですか。
This town was born 101 years ago. That's what everyone believes, right?
誰しもそう教わりますね。
I don't think whatever happened to the world in 1917 was the apocalypse. My existence is proof of that. The fact remains that the Aurora, and this town along with it, definitely exists, so something must have happened 101 years ago. Did the bombing happen then too? Is that what happened? But to everywhere else outside from this town?
何か
Is that what he's getting at? I'm not sure what exactly it was. And also, it doesn't really matter what we call it. The town was directly born from its occurrence. It's why the town exists at all, and why Saki and the others live here. I don't feel certain that whatever happened 101 years ago went dormant after.
ですが、そんな昔の出来事とシュウ先輩に関係は？
I'm sure of it, because clearly there's still life in the outside world. Knowing what happened will shed light on the present, and in turn bring me closer to recovering my memories. That is my hope.
なるほどです。けど、101年前のことなんて調べようがありませんね。
They don't teach about the foundation of this town?
習わないですね。アポカリプスについては礼拝なんかで教わりますが。
I see. That is also very suspicious, Sakuya. People probably don't want to think about the events leading up to the birth of this place. I'm used to the way of thinking at this point. Hypothetically speaking, what if the apocalypse were to happen again?
今、私たちにですか？
Yes. I nod. Now that we've been alive 101 years ago, I have no idea if the chain of events is the same, but it leads to the total destruction of the town. The impending tragic fate of this town is an unstoppable certainty. Or at least the track we're on leads in that direction.
それは大変ですね。
Yeah, pretty bad.
でも大丈夫ですよ。誰も神様の怒りに触れるようなことはしていません。
I think that trying to sound as nonchalant as possible means she's not taking me seriously. Her reaction is natural enough. I doubt anyone would believe me if I said the wrath of God would soon be upon us.
雷が落ちたり、洪水が起きたりなんて、正直目の前に起こるとは信じられないです。
I mentioned before I find it hard to believe, which is why I think what really happened 101 years ago was man-made. I know the so-called apocalypse had nothing to do with the wrath of God. At least that's not the case this time around.
どちらにしても大変です。ですが、私はたとえこの町が滅んでも先輩と一緒にいたいです。
Oh. I'm sure she doesn't really mean that. No, I think she does. Knowing what I do, her words take on a deeper meaning, and a part of me is grateful.
でも、先輩はおかしな人ですね。自分の記憶よりもっと前のことを知りたがるなんて。
I'm honestly at a dead end in terms of digging up my own memories. How many times have I lived through this month? Assuming there's no hope in recovering them before Christmas, I need to focus on doing what I can.
先輩がもし昔のことを知りたいのであれば、
Yes, Sakuya?
やっぱり絵を訪ねてみるのがいいんじゃないでしょうか。
You mean in the art gallery?
昨日私たちが見たのは近代の作品ですが、あそこならさらに数百年という単位で遡ることもできますから。
True. Multitudes of art featuring landscapes and people. There's only connection to the lost world of the past, separated from us by what seems like an eternity. In other words, the gallery is the only place where I might find a hint to the past.
それでもし何か分かったら私にも教えてください。
Or you could help me out. I will. A dark secret lurking in this town. There's still no harm in trying to dig it up. Even if it has no bearing on my memories, it'll surely provide insight regarding the second coming of the apocalypse. If I'm gonna save this town from destruction, I'd have to figure out what it is. Oh, that night, I had a dream. Perhaps influenced by Rizzo's painting. Oh, that's Sakuya? It was in a jungle, and there were no animals. But there was a girl who was not Yadwiga.
さあ、眠っているんですか？本当に寝ているんでしょうか？続いてみちゃいます。
She's like in a different uniform too.
やっぱりタヌキネイルでしたね。はい。おはようございます。私ですか？今日はお休みです。心配しなくて大丈夫ですよ。ですので、今日はずっとファンと一緒にいられますからね。はい。はい。昨夜も幸せです。
Oh, Sakuya.
こんな日がずっと続けばいいのにって思います。
No, I don't want to wake up. I wanted to see it not blurry. Oh. Darn you bodily functions. What a weird dream. That girl seemed like Sakuya, but... Is that painting the reason why I had that dream? It was because of something completely unrelated. It was just a dream. Dreams are nothing more than your brain's way of organizing its memories. I'm nowhere near skilled enough to turn my dreams into art like that painter. They're nothing more than conversation pieces to me.
私の夢ですか？
Yeah, I feel like our dreams might be a little bit more important than that, Shu, just saying. Yeah, at least she looked a lot like you.
もしかしてその私は裸なんじゃ。
No, darn it, Sakuya, she was wearing a uniform, jeez. No, nothing like that. Totally unrelated to the painting from yesterday. Still, I don't usually remember my dreams after I wake up.
裸の昨夜の夢？それってもしかして。
I did it! Don't plant ideas like that in her head.
やっぱシュってスケベなんだ。
I didn't do nothing! All I wanted to do was tell you about my dream. If I ever dream about Yune or Koto, I'll keep it to myself. Noted for their routes. Stop glaring at me, Yune, jeez. I'm out here doing my best to complete your mission you gave me while you sit there in the art gallery floating. Okay, stop judging me. It's Monday. The class is done and lunch eaten. I'm about to head into town and check for abnormalities like usual.
シュウ先輩、シュウ先輩。
Yeah, Sakuya? Hmm? Just about to head off, Sakuya stops me. It doesn't sound like anything's wrong, at least. What's up?
先輩は放課後何をされるおつもりなのかなと。
Huh? Oh, I see. I could tell I'm going on an Easter egg hunt for hidden brickers. But there's only one excuse I can think of for randomly wandering around town. I thought I might take some photos. Look, I've got the camera gear to let me all ready to go.
なるほど。シュウ先輩はやはりそれを先方に。
Yep, I thought I told you.
何かを出展したりはしないんですか？文化祭。
I was planning on showing off some of my photos, actually. Silently averts her gaze in response to my answer. They're not pervy photos, Sakuya. There's a loneliness about her. It looks like she wants to say something. I wonder what's wrong. Oh, do you want to help me? You're showing off your clothes, right?
はい。先輩に着せられるようなものはないんですけど。
Don't worry. You're so talented, you definitely have a shot at the Aria trophy.
私の服じゃ無理ですよ。やっぱり絵や彫刻でないと。
Is that how it works?
そう聞いています。服を出している学生なんて少ないですから。
That's what I've come to expect from the kids at this academy. Designing apparel might be one aspect of design, but it's far easier to place a value on art that's similar to what's found in the gallery. I still think you should go for it. Sakuya. If not this year, then next.
来年ですか。来年にもまたお洋服を作っていると思いますが。
If you score high points this year, then maybe it'll change their opinion for next year.
ですが来年にアレイアス賞ですか。それもいいかもしれませんね。先輩も一緒に賞を狙いましょう。
I mean, I can try. I don't know about my chances. I have absolutely no confidence in my skill. However, in order for that to happen, I have to make it through this year's festival first. Yeah, that is the thing too. Gotta survive the calamity. That is priority number one. I can't let this year's culture festival be your last. But also, I wonder what it is she wanted to talk to me about. シュウ先輩、写真というのはそんなにたくさんの量を飾るものなのでしょうか? Not really. The camera can only take 12 photos, so that's the most I'll have. It's how I've always done it. My exhibit is the same every time. The same shots with the same composition, displayed in the same way. It makes things easier, also giving me more time to do other things. でしたら、何かを制作するお時間もあるということですか? You mean would I have time? Guess so. 作りたいものとかもありませんか? Maid outfit. Not that I can think of. 何かを作るというのも楽しいものですよ. I lack the ability to make anything on par with everyone else here in town. There's no point in lying. There's no way I could create anything even somewhat comparable to everyone else. I need whatever extra time I have to stop the apocalypse. No matter how you look at it, my photo exhibit fits my needs perfectly. Still... それなら、昨夜も手伝いますから、何か文化祭に向けて制作をしませんか? I made a little bit, yeah. With you? せっかくの文化祭なので、何か形に残るものを作るといいんじゃないかなって。 This is the first time she's ever offered to help me out like this. To be fair, it's less of a request on her part and more like she's looking out for me. Perhaps I should have given it more thought, or refused outright, but instead... Okay then. Would you really help me? Oh, nice. As soon as I nod in agreement, her face instantly lights up. A simple reply sparks such a huge change makes me kind of happy. Are you sure? You have your clothes to worry about. With you, of course. I see. That's what I need to get done. I also don't feel like I necessarily need to turn down her kind offer. Of course, I'm still gonna stop the apocalypse. That doesn't mean I can't enjoy the culture festival, at least a little. My only real concern here is... I'm really not sure I can do this. Displaying my work alongside everyone else's masterpieces is a little... Oh, thank you, Sakuya. Well, it's not entirely out of the question. Okay. Sometime later. Say what now? My what test? Oh, I thought that I was just gonna either take the photos or help you with the clothing. I wonder what it'll be. Do I even have one? I tried out a bunch of techniques in class, and all I remember is suffering. Sakuya had a set of pencils full of dozens of colors.
私も絵描きを専門としているわけではないので、アドバイザーをお呼びしました。よろしく。
Oh, I see. I feel like I've done this before.
先生、彼の才能を判断してあげてほしいです。わかった。じゃあまずはライオンを描いてみるんだ。
A lion?
ただし、何かを参考にしてはいけない。想像で心の目で捉えて描くこと。
That's really hard though. What about an eyeball? A lion sounds doable enough. Okay, got it. But if you mean chew, that sounds way too hard. How about a stickman?
シオ先輩のお絵描きチャレンジ。スタート。
Oh jeez. Finished.
やりましたね、シオ先輩。きっと才能の片鱗が現れているはずです。
Does it look good? Or decent?
見せてもらってもいいかな。
No, I'm embarrassed. Go ahead. I hate my drawing the Kota.
これは
Yes?
ケンタウロス。
No, a lion. You're the one who decided on the subject matter.
才能ありますか？シュウ君の絵心とかけて切り絵のバストと解く。
What are you talking about? She's as flat as a board. Don't push me down with riddles.
残念です。絵はダメでしたか。
I could have told you that. I've spoken for this enough times in class to know.
では次です。
Alright. What are we doing next?
続いては彫刻の時間です。
Ah,
先生どうぞ。
I see. That's even more. That's even more difficult than painting. I just feel like I'm in class. And Sakuya's a grade below. She's never shared a classroom with me. Meanwhile, my ineptitude in art is something I've lamented every day.
シュウ、この粘土で椅子を作ってみろ。
How about a ball? Huh? A real chair?
そうじゃない。ただ椅子の形を作ってほしいだけだ。
Whatever you say.
自信のほどは？
No. As long as it's not some kind of living creature.
これは期待が持てそうです。それでは彫刻チャレンジスタート。
Finished.
やりましたね、シオ先輩。きっと才能の片鱗が現れているはずです。
俺にも見せてくれ。
Alright, how's it look, buddy? Here. I showed my clay sculpture to Kido.
これ
Uh-huh.
は鹿。
A chair! You're the one who decided on the subject matter.
才能ありますか？
シュウの造形とかけて暑苦しい夏と解く。
Oh, so horrible? You're not making sense. Hey, wait a minute.
残念ですね。彫刻もダメそうですか。
Can I sing like Yune? Please let me sing Amazing Grace. Why is my school level being judged in riddles?
では次です。
Oh, jeez. She's persistent. I'll give her that. Well, what's next, Sakuya?
次の先生をお呼びしました。よろしく。
Oh, no. Huh? Carrie? There's no point in testing me on my acting skill.
ちっけーよ。今日週にやってもらうのはまっとうな制作だ。ほれ。
Yes? He has me a single sheet of black paper and a sharp knife. What?
あとこれもカッターマット。
All I see is a black piece of paper and a knife. You want me to make like a prop or something?
続いてシオ先輩に挑戦してもらうのはズバリ
But what
切り絵です。
do I do? What the hell are you making me do?
切り絵な、切り絵。
Oh, I suck at that too. Oh, okay. Oh. Paper cutting is type of an arts and crafts where you cut out shapes to form a picture. Yeah, I always hated that. It seems far more difficult than drawing one. Like, anytime, like in third grade, when they said fold it a hot dog style or burger style, I couldn't do either, but like, I never understood how to fold it either way. and why they named it after foods.
キリエ先輩はこう見えてキリエが結構得意なので、名前と同じだから一時期練習してたんだよな。
I see.
では先生、お題を。つってもあんま難しいもんはできねえだろ。まずはティラノサウルスを作れ。
The fuck do you mean? How the hell is that not too difficult?
それではキリエチャレンジスタート。
SOS. You're not listening to me. Finish.
やりましたね、シオ先輩。きっと才能の片鱗が現れているはずです。
That's what you say every time.
よっしゃ、見せてみろ。
No, I'm afraid. I feel like you're gonna judge me especially harshly. Here. I show her my finished piece.
これはよよ
Freaking knew it.
2点。
Wow! At least we got two. At least give me some sort of analogy.
脳みそぐちゃぐちゃザウルス。
Okay. It's a Tyrannosaurus. The one who came up with the excessively difficult subject.
才能ありそうですか。衆の才能とかけて滑車を引く音と解きます。
Ah, so like your boobs. Empty.
正解。
I've had enough of this.
残念ですね。キリエも向いてなさそうです。
Can I leave now? I want to go home. Considering I can't draw to save my life, what did you expect?
次でラストです。
Oh, there's another one? What's only gonna be three?
最後は特別講師として店長に来ていただきました。
Who's a guess? Oh,
どうもどうも。
what is Jack gonna have us do? We gonna get to run a shop? Or make donuts? That'd be great. Why Jack?
店長もここの卒業生ですよ。専攻は
版画だよ。
These tests are getting progressively harder.
ちゃんとした銅版画は時間がなくて無理だから、
Oh no.
今日は木版画をやってみようか。
Why can't we have Yune and test our singing ability? We can play the organ, remember? Wood carving still seems like a lot, but okay. He hands me a thin wooden board and a carving knife.
この板でモナリザを再現してみるんだ。
What do you mean, Jack? Why are you crazier than Kiri? What the heck? I thought you were the sane one. No! This seems insanely difficult.
100% 精密にというわけじゃない。ただ版画にすることで新しい表現が見えるかもしれないからね。
Okay. I should be able to draw something from memory that's close enough.
それではシュウ先輩の木版画チャレンジスタート。
Finished.
どれ、シュウ君のモナリザを見せてごらん。
I show him my finished print.
これは
Is it good? Did we do it?
さ、行く。
Get out, Jack. Get out. Go back to your shop. Get out of my face. Now you're just mocking me. I did the best I could.
ごめんごめん。でも版画にしたらこうなっちゃうよね。
You know what?
店長、シュウ先輩に才能ありますか。
そうだね。現時点では何とも言えないけど、最初のうちはイメージ通りにいかないことも多いし、彫り方もいろいろテクニックがあってでも初心者でこれならちゃんと学んでいけば。
Just give me the riddle.
謎かけで答えてほしいそうです。変な先輩ですみません。
Shush, Sakuya. I'm not sure I asked him to do that. Honestly, I don't know what's right anymore.
シュウ君の才能とかけてタイムカプセルと解きます。
Thank you. That's a nice thing anybody said all day to me. Huh? It was inside me all along?
どちらも掘り起こしてみないとわからないでしょう。
Oh.
店長、お上手ですね。
これでよかったの？
バッチリです。謎かけの才能ありありです。
What about my talent? In the end, whatever my hidden talent is remains a secret for a little while longer. And we can play the organ. Why does it just go like music? Some
残念でしたね。今日のところはあまり先輩に向いている分野が発見できませんでした。
some bullshit discriminating against non-visual art. Come on now. We can play the organ like a badass. It's not fair. But alright, so we've started Sakuya's route. And yeah, we're off to a very fun start, you know, trying to find our hidden talent and not going so well. Again, though, you know, I'm just saying, if the school didn't want to be punks about art and actually count in musical art too, then we wouldn't be having this problem, just saying.